Hey guys, what's up? It's UniformWarrior, and today we have another paracord bracelet tutorial. I haven't done a whole lot of Mad Max style bracelets lately, so that is what we're going to be doing today. And it turns out pretty awesome. This is another original, so if you like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, I just want to say a few days ago we just hit 4,000 subscribers, so that is awesome. So thank you very much if you have subscribed, and if you have not, then now's your chance. So today we're going to be making the MrGoodBar Paracord Survival Bracelet. What you're going to need for this is about 6 feet of walnut paracord and about 4 feet of s'mores paracord. I sell both of those on my website if you want to check that out. Obviously you'll not be needing a buckle for this bracelet. So the first thing you're going to do is just go ahead and clip the ends of both those strands and cinch them together. When you do that, you kind of want to roll the singed part just to make sure it has a nice seal. If it does not, then go ahead and break it apart or recut the cord and cinch it again. You're just going to go a little bit off that cinched part and then bend the cord. Then go ahead and measure that around your wrist. Then take off about 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Where that cord is marked is where you're just going to go ahead and bend those two cords back towards yourself. So go ahead and choose whichever cord you're going to be using as your main cord. For me, that is going to be the walnut cord. And go ahead and put that cord in front of the two middle strands. Take your other cord, go around that cord behind the two middle strands and up through that left loop. You're just going to tighten that. Go ahead and try that around your wrist, making sure you only leave about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of space. Then you're going to start the pattern. I got this idea from my last video where you do a bootlace stitch for the bracelet. So this kind of resembles that a little bit. So you're going to take your main cord and make a loop going across the two middle strands. And then take that loop and tuck it back around the middle strands and up through that right loop, not pulling it all the way through. Then go ahead and tighten that first loop, but make sure you hold on to the main loop. Then go ahead and pull your other cord across the middle strands and through that loop. And then you're just going to tighten that loop. Then you're going to go ahead and do another one of those. And that is basically the main stitch. So then you're going to go ahead and do that again, but on the other side. So taking your main cord, you're just going to make a loop in front of the two middle strands. Take that loop and go behind the two middle strands and up through that first loop. Go ahead and tighten that a little bit and then pull the other cord through that loop and then tighten the rest of it. Then you're going to go ahead and do the same thing you just did earlier. So make a loop with your main cord going in front of the two middle strands. Take that loop, wrap it around going through the first loop and tighten that a little bit. And just pull the s'mores cord through that loop and tighten the rest of it. And you're just going to continue doing that until you get all the way down to the end and you only have a little bit of space left in that bottom loop there. Then you do a cobra stitch, so go ahead and take your secondary cord and pull it up through that loop. And take your main cord and pull it down through that loop. Then go ahead and pull those strands through those loops and tighten that. When you do that, you want to hold on to that kind of knot to make sure everything stays in place. Then you go to the other end of the bracelet and loosen those two top loops and pull those two strands through those loops. Then go ahead and try that on around the largest part of your hand and then mark that spot. And then you do a square knot, so go ahead and take those two strands, wrap them around your fingers, making an X in front, and pull those two strands through that loop and tighten that. Then go ahead and try that around your wrist. Adjust the knot if you need to. Then go ahead and clip those two strands right up against the knot and then melt those. If you want, you can go a little bit off the knot and clip them and melt them, which I do sometimes, but I think that this look works well with the rest of the pattern. And then you're done. Anyway guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.